Welcome back to Let's Play God's Party. Why haven't I clicked on play? Well, because I got my guitar, I've got the amp. It's 9 in the well, not 9 in the morning, 9 at night. So, gonna keep it brief. I'm just gonna play the melody when it comes up. That's why I haven't clicked play yet. And hopefully it'll go according to plan. Let's go. Come on. Load it. Fucked it up. This is this bit. Wait for it. I think it's just going from Phrygian to Lydian. I can only assume this because then it feels like it's kind of like if you've ever played keyboard or piano or seen someone play it, like that kind of one-handed kind of playing where like your thumb is playing a bass note and you're just like moving your fingers playing a melody and keep going back that note. I think it's doing that. It's like in the bass notes, I assume for it anyway, would be a G and an A flat. Like it goes around with G first and then it goes around with an A flat, which I think in the context of the scale, because it was playing off a C minor, would make it Phrygian to Lydian and back and forth. And I fucked up the freaking actual melodic minor bit when I played it. I'd forgot what key I was in for a second. Typical. But I figured it out. There's not really all that much to it. It's pretty simple. But it's obvious, it's just on a loop, isn't it? But anyway, I'm only going to record like one part today. Or one record session. Well, just one recording. No, like, just like, oh, I guess, like, as soon as I stop recording, I'll be like, okay, I'll record it. No. It's just like, the October special has begun. I have to do uploading. In fact, uploading for today, 2nd, I should be uploading the first part of this LP. So yeah. Anyways, where we last left off. We last left off with these two idiots in their quest for something. That was Shinazaki's voice. Come on, Yuka, let's go.
Okay. Well, I suppose we better be on our merry old way. Yep, my voice actress is gone.
What is it? Flo's. Oh no. Oh, that's what it was. It was the end of chapter 2. Because they occupy the same space, it doesn't matter that they're literally in the same part of the building. Because they're in a different space, they're not actually there. But the remains of shit like this carries over to all the other spaces because it's just that's grim, I guess. That, you know, it leaves a literal stain. It's like, that stain used to be our friend, god damn it! So stained with sticky residue is something, or more likely someone would drag down the hall. I don't think they were dragged necessarily. Not long before anyway. I wonder, like, because they opened the door and then ran out at the end of chapter 2, right? But it feels like they slammed the door off with it, didn't it? At least that's what it seemed like it is based on the blood. Anyways. Just like, now we know why Ayumi was screaming there, I guess. There's a metal tool of some sort lying on the ground. There we go. Where is it? Nail puller. Oh, I suppose Yoshiki's already been dragged off as well, because he had the nail puller, didn't he? So how's that pass over to this realm then? All these different spaces, timey-wimey stuff's really confusing. Oh, it just appears a shadow in this space. There's a large black... Oh, it's exactly like they established that in chapter 2, didn't they? when they went into the room where Seiko had been hanged in the bathroom stall, you could see the kind of like a shadow stain where she would be and where she died. So I guess that's why it's like that. That stain on the wall, it looks almost organic, but it's not actually wet, and there's no indication as to how it got there. Well, we know. You don't, but we do. I have no idea where to go next. I've checked you, right? Yeah. Maybe the bathroom's open now. Oh. This is ominous. Oh wait, this is why we need it. New color!
よし、ゆか、もう我慢しなくて済むぞ。
助かった。
What is it? Well, there were stalls there originally. They must have gone through the floor somehow. I mean, the floor is kind of, you know, busted up over there, but not enough to knock the stalls down, surely. This is just some freaking spacey, timey-wimey stuff that's just like fucking with them at this point. There are no stalls. And no voice actors. So what now? Do you have to go really bad? Well, if you can't hold it any longer then, how about I wait outside, and you do what you've got to do.
No, I'll keep holding it.
You know, Japanese, like, they have that weird freaking toilet for peeing for women, don't they? I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's almost like a urinal, just over there, but not at the same time, because it's lower. Just like, just climb up there, you can take a piss. Screw your dignity.
No, I keep holding it in.
Okay, but don't strain yourself, or stain yourself, ha ha ha. When you've gotta go, you gotta go, after all, as Ian Malcolm once said. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Imagine a fucking T-Rex in this place. You'd be like, what the fuck is going on? There's a thick crust of mold and mildew formed around the edge of the mirror. Just being near it would make another feel disease. There's a nauseating smell emanating from the drain. There's a thick crust of blah blah blah. Those who choose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of man may be stuck forever in a loop. For in this world there are some truths that simply must be known, no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly, and those truths are best left untold. Beware the message of the dead, for there be curses among them. Curses that can crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason. Remember that one flyer we read, like, message, and it was like backwards, and when you read it, it pretty much encourages you to like explore and view everything. And then you got this one, much like in the chapter 2, it's like, oh, we're referring to those memoirs over there, don't read them to a conclusion, okay? Bad idea. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed, do not let your curiosity get the better of you. Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. At least it tells you that you shouldn't do it, but at the same time, because it tells you shouldn't do it, you do it anyway because you know it's going to lead to a bad ending. So you gotta get them all, you know? Your nose is filled with an extremely unsettling amount of blood. Well, maybe that's why she is not taking her chances with that. In addition to blood, this particular urinal featured a sickening cocktail of vomit and feces. Yeah, I'd just pee in the corner if I were you, Yuka. And just squat down here. Heck, even pee down to God knows where there. Because this is... Are we on the... Yeah, we're on the second floor, so that'll probably go into a classroom. Come to think of it, we're probably above the classroom that Miss Yui was in, maybe. Victim's memoirs 3 or 5. Mitsuhara really isn't anywhere to be found, is he? I guess it's true, I'll probably never see him again. But I may have figured out a way of getting in contact with him, at least. He left me a message on the teacher's desk in one of the classrooms. Looks like even when we're in different spaces, we can still communicate that way. But it's not enough. There's no warmth to be left from the written word alone. So that kind of alludes, well, obviously, I mean, we picked up the nail puller and shit like that, so there is like ways of, transferring some kind of message or items or some shit to other spaces. Though it's weird. There's no well firm written word alone. I miss our fights, our impromptu wrestling matches. There's not just a physical contact. What I want more than anything is to see his face again. I just want to be able to see him around and make small talk and ask him how he's been and what he plans to do after school. Those simple everyday interactions are some of my most precious memories now. What I wouldn't give to have those days back. Funny what runs through your head when you're trying to make frostbitten fingers move without cracking off. Well, it's a bit, yeah. Damn you, stalls! You are stalling the pea. Oh, aha! Huh? It is time. It is finally time. Oh wait. Oh my god, now it's actually beans.
お前無事だったのか
And he's here finally at long last. But that wasn't like that before. I guess maybe there's a delay of sorts. It's like, okay, now this space has the blood and gore. It just took a little time for it to transition over to all the other spaces.
もちろんお前も無事だったのか安心したよクラスについてあうわ
Shiver.
何なんだこれまさか
Now, I think anyone would probably be scarred for life just seeing something like that.
見ていられないよね多分それ人の粉砕したい胸部の肉が見えたから多分女性
How would you know that?
嫌なものを見た吐き気がする
At any rate, I'm glad you're alright. Have you found anyone else? I'm afraid I haven't. I was just working here a short while ago. And haven't encountered a single other soul. Well, at least you're still alive, unlike Mayu and Seiko, I guess. Same story as us, then. My sister and I haven't come across anyone else yet. It's like he appeared that he was in the intro with everyone else, but only now we finally see him. It's just like how has he been keeping himself alive? We don't really get to play from his perspective. We do get like some scenes from his perspective, but we don't get to play as Morishige. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm sure I haven't come across anyone else yet.
じゃあ眉にも会ってみる
She's right over there, man. Not that Satoshi would know that Mayu, of course.
あいつきっとどこかで震えて泣いてる俺がそばにいてやらなきゃいけないんだ
Your voice actor is very quiet, sir. I'm certain Suzumoto must be thinking the same thing about you. How about we look for it together? No, if we split up, that raises the odds of stumbling upon someone else. So I'm going to take another look around the building by myself. You got some balls, Morishige. Alright then, how about we designate Classroom 1A as an official rendezvous point? Is that the freaking classroom that everyone seems to spawn in, originally? Because it does seem like that, doesn't it? It's like they all appeared in the same location, at the same time, but in different spaces. It's like Ayumi and Yoshiki and Miss Yui all spawned in the same room, at the same time, in the same space. And I think Satoshi and Yuka also did the same thing, but it was a different space. And Seiko and Naomi, which we saw in chapter 1, also spawned in that classroom, but again in a different space. So, seeing as we didn't see Mayu or Morishige, where'd they spawn? If Morishige is in this space, then where did he spawn? It's like, did he appear in the classroom as well, or did he appear in a different part of the school? Because he's occupying the same space. And then there's Mayu, who seemed to be in the same space as Ayumi, Morishige, and Miss Yui. So she must have spawned in a different location as well. So it's most of them seem to just start off in that classroom, but at least like 2 characters, Morishige and Mayu, seem to have appeared in different locations. And we didn't even get to see from their perspective. The only perspective we get to see from Mayu is this. It's like, god damn. She also has like, I haven't played Book of Shadows, I think it's called, which was the first sequel. But it is like, I remember watching a Let's Play of it, at least part of it. And there was like an interesting kind of, it had a very different type of gameplay. It was mostly visual novel driven really. But the Mayu section was pretty interesting. It was like a kind of like a, it didn't end well for her there either, but at least you get sort of from her perspective there. Anyways, find any of the others, tell them we'll all be gathering together there. And we'll do the same, sound good?
わかった。
That would have to be quite a lot.
大丈夫だ。みんなにしよう。さあ、行こう。行こう。
Just like I like how you didn't let her finish that sentence.
Okay.
What the fuck was that noise? Smell of raw human flesh is wafting through the hall. It's extraordinarily strong. I wonder where Morishige went off to. Got bigger. See? I told you that wall was gonna be weird later on. It's the body of a female student. Attached to her breast pocket is a white student ID name tag. Musashigawa Girls High School, Class 2-3, Mikandarise. Chiha, Nana, please be okay. I'm sorry, I'm such a coward. Oh my god! Those names. Those were the ones in the extra chapter. What was your name again? Mika Naruse. Oh, her name was this Naru in that, wasn't it? She was the one we had control of in that chapter. No! Wait, what school were you in again? Musashigawa. No, wrong. Musashigawa. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Musashigawa Girls High School Class 2-3 Skull cracked open with blunt instrument age 17. You could be the one I'm thinking of. What was the name of the other ones? Chihaya Nana. Yeah, those definitely are the names, aren't they? Exit, second wing, doors locked. Well, shit. That was probably what that noise was, but I'm gonna check the toilets on the second floor again, just to be sure. You gotta wonder where Morishige buggered off to, you know? always happens. You get characters just bugger off. It's like, hey, we've reunited. Let's split up. It's like I've been watching a bit of Most Haunted and shit like that with my mother recently. Though we've just been watching movies now, like Insidious series, and it was like, what was it called? The Boy, Tracking or something like that as well. Pretty decent films. But anyways, in Most Haunted, they always do that. It's like, okay, they split up in two groups, then they rendezvous, and then they split up immediately again. It's like, what are you doing? And why? Yeah, but I don't seem to have anything here. Well, let's check the other one just to be safe. Yep, wait. Yep, nothing there. I hope I ain't recording too long here, because I don't want to have 2 parts to edit for. Be a pain in the ass as it is. Well, it's actually like we've got much places to explore, really, isn't it? It's a bit linear. Loads of areas blocked off until certain points in the ship. There must be something over in this yonder direction. Actually, let's save point down here, right? I think. Nope. Never mind. I want to make sure I save before anything bad happens around here. It's your fine little bell, bitch. Yeah, Brad, your one. And there's no candle. She's class 1A right here, right? Yeah. It's the teacher's desk.
Yui 先生へ
Oh,
迎えに行く。入れ違いでこれを見たら、この場で待ってて。俺らも。
whoops.
お兄ちゃん、ゆい先生って。
ああ、このぶしつけな文面は間違いなくヨシキだ。少なくともあいつとユイ先生は近い場所にいる。
So that's neat, you know. Now you can actually read that. Last time we were in here, it was like the writing was like unfocused and just going all over the place, so you couldn't read it.
So if we wait here till you think she'll come back, I really like the coffee milk she brought us. Maybe she could go get us another one.
I don't know, maybe. Though we may not have no way of knowing if they're in the same space as us. Words seem to have materialized, hovering in the air just above the Earth's surface, barely perceptible. Unfortunately, the layers are very faint, so you can't quite make sense of them just yet. Maybe in one of the other chapters it gets updated or something. The cabinet is 20 unfortunate cabinets. Use the nail pullers to smash the glass. Well, that's one way of getting in. The glass door is now in pieces on the floor all around you. Let me guess. Quite a tiny key, how convenient. Regrettably, the nail puller broke on impact as well. Seems usefulness has come to an end. It's like Resident Evil. The game knows when it has no further use. We can't push this out of the way, though, unfortunately. We can't go into the room over. Is there anything else around here? I think there's at least a save point in here, right? Yep. How are we for time? 24 minutes. We got a bit of time. We might as well at least get to the end of this key stuff, I suppose. It's quiet. Too quiet. Oh, there's the music. Was it those bathrooms where Ayumi and Seiko are? Maybe that's why we can't get to them. That, you know, being in a different space. And I also say them, but technically Seiko's already dead, so I should say her, I guess. This was blocked off, right? Yep, it's still blocked off. And Ghost Boy's buggered off to God knows where. Gone to annoy someone else, I imagine. Door's locked. The tiny key seems to fit locked perfectly. Does it? The door to the second wing is now unlocked. Can I check my key? Apparently not, because the key is no more. It's the place we saw in the intro to this chapter.
鉄管があるとは結構広いぞこの学校大丈夫か
Maybe there'll be a faculty bathroom in the second wing. Seems like we could climb this fence pretty easily and get the hell out of here. But look at those woods. It's like they go on forever. And they're completely surrounding this whole building. I guess now's not the time to be worrying about that. Anyway, first things first, let's take care of Yuka's predicament.
よし行こう
Rabble, 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 rabble. Woods, 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 woods.
Whoa. Oh,
he's voice acting. This place has a different feel to it, doesn't it?
ここは長居するとヤバそうだな。ゆか、お前外で待ってるか。
I definitely get the feeling you'd be safer there.
やだ、一緒に行こう。一人にしないで。
Lump.
わかったよ。心配するな。一緒にいるから。
I'll stay right by your sides. Two. I forget what that is. Anyway, guys, welcome to second wing. Welcome to your second save point. So this implies Ayumi as being here already, but not at the same time, because the candle's there. But you know what? See you next time, viewers. See you next time.